Hello designers and welcome back. In this lecture we're going to be creating this amazing poster. So this is design based, okay, design based, and this is what we're going to be creating in this video. So back in Adobe Illustrator we need to open the projects file, right? So open and come here where it says advanced text poster design, right? So click on it and click open, and boom, we have our design. First things first, artboard tool, duplicate your artboard, bring it to the left, then just delete everything we have here. So the next thing we'll do is come here and create an ellipse. Create an ellipse. Let's remove the stroke. Let's give it this guy, this fill color. Centralize it. Let's just scale it down a bit like this. Perfect. Okay, now we need to create our text, and if you can look closely, you see that I used this font Angela. Okay, Angela. Okay, so I'm just going to create my text. Take my text tool, click and we'll write design, click on your text tool and paste. Perfect. Select all, scale them up rather, and bring them to the middle. Okay, align them to the middle. Okay. So design based, select both of them and give them Angela fonts. Perfect. Let's just duplicate this font to the side like this and just scale things up like this. Then guys, the first thing we need to do is come and click this tool, that's our scissors tool. Just come and drag, click on knife tool rather. Let's come and drag around our points from the middle. Okay, we can use any shape. We could do something like this to make the whole thing more interesting. Okay, do something like this. Okay, so that the whole thing will be much more interesting. Okay, let me undo and try to redo it more at the middle. Okay, so that we have the whole thing a little bit more interesting. Right now, I now have them divided into two, right? So we have two separate shapes. Now for the first guy, design, bring it here, scale it up. Okay, for the other guy, beast, bring it here, scale it up, scale the both of them up. Okay, and then we need to give them a color. So we're going to start with this color. You know what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this one a bit to the upside, hit I, just kind of select this color. Okay, so that's the first, bring it back. Okay, and then we need a second color. So I'm just going to duplicate the both of them, hit I, and try to come here and choose. You see this small font that has been highlighted, right? This one. You're going to click it and you see the color of the font, right? This one. When you bring your eyedropper tool to the middle like this, just up, you see this font highlighted. So you're just going to sample the color. You can reduce it. Maybe we just create actual shapes with this color, so you don't have to keep duplicating texts, right? Perfect. Now we just delete this guy. Now the next thing we'll do, guys, is bring these guys to the front. Arrange and bring to the front. Sorry, I mean the shapes, not the words, right? Not the type, right? So bring the shapes to the front, arrange and bring to front. Now select these guys and then go to objects and envelope distort, remember, and make with top object. So Alt Control C. See what we now have? Alt Control C. Select the other one. Alt Control C. This is what we now have. Perfect. Doesn't look exactly like this one, but it's still sweet and perfect. It will work with it. So the first step has been done. Now the second step would be to select the both of them. Control C, Control F. That's copy and paste in place, and then hold down your Shift and your Alt and drag down. Just reduce the size, and then not I yet. Just kind of double click and select the font here. Okay, you double click to enter inside the shape, inside the envelope, and then select your type, then hit I and just sample this color, and then double click outside and double click, select and sample this color. Good. And hit your escape to go out. Okay guys, so the next thing we'll then do is, I think we should make this even bigger, right? Yeah, it's quite big. So select both of them and then reduce the sizes to, let's see, like this. So select the ones on top and bring to front. So what you do is just marquee select the two ones on top, go to object, go to blend, and go to make. Okay, and then double click on our tool and specified steps and give it 300. Okay, perfect. Do same for the ones under. Select the both of them, objects, go to blend and make, double click on the blend tool, specified steps 300. Perfect. So already you can see that this effect is coming alive. Okay, it's coming alive. So the next thing will be to select the two shapes on top, hold down Alt and drag them to the right. Okay, now we want to just kind of release our blend right now. So release and objects, release. We're going to marquee select everything and deselect the ones on top and delete, so that we delete the ones under, right? And then for these ones now, what we want to do is we want to give them different color. And as you can see, I made a mistake here. I actually used a different color for this one. They aren't the same colors up and down. The ones below are kind of bluer. So I'm just going to click in and okay, select this guy and let's change the color to a more blue color. Okay, blue but bright blue. So something like this will work, I guess. Okay, so we just then need to bring these ones on top of them, and then let me align them properly. Good. Now we just need to now make our colors here brighter. Okay, so go inside, double click here and make your colors brighter. This one we going to make it bluer and brighter. And click out and you can see that they stand out now. Not very similar to this one, but it still works. So go into your shape here and go and make this one a brighter green, right? So okay, and yeah, we have it. The next thing we'll do is to give it a stroke, to give them a stroke. So select the both of them and then we give them a stroke. So for this one, I select the guy and we give it the same stroke color. Select this guy and give him the same stroke color. And what I would then do is come to my gradient tool, and I didn't need to give them the same stroke color really. So we'll just select them, come to the stroke here, to the gradient, and then just give them a gradient map like this. Okay, that's of course for the strokes, right? And we can see that it seems they are not even, the gradient is not even having effect. I don't know why. So I'm just going to undo for now. Okay, and I can see that my shape is not well aligned. So you know what, I'm going to remove this gradient. Okay, I think the gradient was the problem. So I'm also going to remove this gradient now. And then let's try giving this guy a gradient, and we can see that it's all black. So just remove the gradient and go inside the shape, select the guy and give him a gradient. Let's see. So you know what, I know the problem, guys. We need to expand this. We didn't expand, and we can't give a gradient to a text. It's just going to be blank, right? So we need to expand. So the ones in front, we have to actually expand them. So grab them here, and we are just going to select the guy, object, and expand. Okay, select this guy, object, and expand. Okay, now select him and give him the gradient. So let's now we see that the gradient is now applied, right? Perfect. So select them and keep them back in place. Perfect. Perfect, guys. So I want to reduce the sizes of the gradients, maybe 0.5, and compare them with what we have here. So actually there's no need to reduce the sizes. I'm going to undo the reduction and try to fit our shape more perfectly. Good. Good, guys. So the next thing will be to actually make our gradients more interesting. Okay, so drag the guy like this, drag the guy like this. Come on, add one gradient here. For this one, I'm going to even let me see. For this gradient here, I'm going to come and select the eyedropper tool and just give it this color. Okay. Then for this one, I'll just come and give it a black. Give it a black. Sorry. Give it a black. Okay. Then for this one, I'll just make it even brighter. Okay. Same for my color. Make it even brighter. Give it black. Okay. So I'll just make everything look like this. Good. Now, regardless of how shabby this looks, when we check our gradient, we'll see that it's quite interesting, right? It's quite interesting, but it's a bit too much, really. So I'm just going to delete some of the points here, and some of the colors are very sharp, very sharp. We don't even need to use very powerful blacks like that. If you just get some interesting dark colors, they should work. Okay, so let's see how they look. Actually, not bad. I think we'll work with this. So these guys, we'll just maybe add one bright. Sorry, yeah, one bright guy. Like this. And this one could be something like this, and maybe even bluer. Okay. So just click out and see. Yeah, I think we work with this. Not perfect, but we can work with it. So that's the first step, guys. The second step will be to copy our backgrounds. Okay, alt and grab them in place. Perfect. So I'm just going to centralize or align them to the middle. Select them separately. Okay, align to the middle. Perfect. I think I will just make my guy bigger. Okay, bigger should work, and I'll just Ctrl G to group them so I can select them as a group and now centralize everything. Okay, and the next thing we'll do is turn this to design based. Right, design based, scale it up and then give it a fill color and shift X to convert the fill color to a true color, and bring this guy and align it to the middle. Maybe let's copy this let's copy the font size, which is 70.6, so let's give it 70.6. okay, next thing will be to hold Alt and drag it down to this point, then reduce the opacity to say 11 or 9. Okay, then now take your brush, your blend tool, and click. Perfect. You know what, I'm going to just I'm going to just make this guy even I'm going to reduce the opacity a bit more. Let's give it 3 and see. Yeah, 3 will work. Good guys, so far so good. We are making progress. Maybe I even reduced the overall opacity. Okay, yeah, I think I need to reduce the overall opacity. Let me see. And after which I increase this last guy's opacity by a little and click out here. I think we are making progress. Let me reduce it even more. 49 should do. Perfect guys. Now the next thing will be to copy these guys. Okay, I actually added one more effect. So select the guy, go to effect, go to wrap, and give it this one. And we'll just keep scrolling down to say this guy. Was it this guy I added? Okay, I think I added this one. Yeah, I added bulge. Actually, I added bulge. Okay, so we could make it this way, we could make it this way. Okay, so you can see how our wrap effects are making waves here and here, right? And they're helping us create these square cool designs. So at first you might think the effects are very basic and uninteresting, but if you really discover creative ways to use them, you're going to use them and love them. Okay, next thing will be to copy our guys here and paste and align to the middle, and boom, you're done with your design. It's amazing. So just delete and you can save your work, Ctrl S, and export your work later on. With this guys, we've come to the end of this video where we created this amazing design, and feel free to make variations, feel free to play around, create your version, do this, do that, and I would love to see what you can come up with. See you in the next one.